Ah, the smell of desiccated eggs, congealing bacon fat, and rye bread gone awry.
It's like Stinky's Diner never closed!
Welcome to Stinky's. We never close, except when we're closed.
Who are you?
I'm Stinky.
The Stinky we know was a cantankerous old man who transformed his seething hatred of humanity into a misanthropic smorgasbord of culinary horrors.
That does sound like Grandpa. Okay, we're ready for the next round of trivia. And the question is, when did the War of 1812 begin? A. 1812, B. 20,000 years BC, C. March 3rd, 2004, D. Bangers and mash.
Hiya, Stinky.
If that is your real name.
Who are you two again?
Sam and Max, freelance police. The real Stinky's favorite customers. It says so right on our frequent diner cards.
Which conveniently double as organ donor cards.
Oh yeah, Sam and Max. Grandpa warned me about you two when he left the restaurant to me. Something about frequent threats of violence and refusal to pay your bill.
He remembered us!
What's going on? There's a lot of people here.
It's a trivia contest. It's fun. People get to show off how little they know, and I get to show off how much I know.
That doesn't sound like much incentive to play.
Shows what you know. Oh, and there's a big prize too.
What's the prize for the trivia contest?
If anyone wins, they get my ancient heirloom. Sickly man on a horse. Not that anyone's come close to winning yet. My sophisticated questions are just too esoteric for these booth monkeys.
Booth monkeys? Where?
It's just an expression.
How do you play?
It's easy. Just grab a trivia pad, I'll read a question, you write down the answer. I'll review the answers, and then you'll see how much smarter I am than everyone else. You can choose a team if you want.
Oh, Sam! Pick me! Pick me!
What's happening again?
A trivia contest. Just grab a pad and try a round.
We'd like to order something.
We're all out.
Of what?
Whatever you're going to order.
That's okay. We just want to order it anyway.
All right.
We'd like the daily special.
Sal Condi Rice Kickboxing Nabuda, Thai style.
What's in it?
What do you mean, what's in it?
We'll have the poached eggs with tinfoil.
Sal, give me the Norse god Thor in a terrarium, and spank him.
I'd like the double burger baked in biscuit dough. Hold the clams.
Half a doppelganger in tight pants, singing solo.
Could I get the precious special with hash browns?
Sal, 2 lemony snickets and a Mexican standoff with a prairie dog.
We'd like the tuna sandwich, extra peppers and pop rocks on white bread.
Sal, I need an Al Gore in mariachi pants riding a disco ball.
We'd like the sweet and sour saltwater taffy.
Sal, Julia Roberts, put a bullet in her brain and kiss her with Andy Rooney.
It's like my secret dreams made audible.
We'll have 2 yogurts and an open-faced turkey sandwich.
Sal, Hublis ×2 with a side of Brady culture.
On second thought, I'm on a diet. How's the diner business?
Well, it's no Italian villa rendezvous with George Clooney, but reopening the family restaurant is very fulfilling.
Bringing people closer to obesity-induced ischemic heart disease is its own reward.
On the other hand, George is much easier on the eyes. And the feet. My dogs are barking louder than you, Fido.
Grrr. Standing up all day getting you down?
And how? I was made for sunning beachside in Capri, not slinging hash counterside for a pack of ingrates.
That's a lovely-looking 2-headed Buddha.
Why, thank you. Ram Dass gave me that after we won the 35th annual World Enlightenment Dirty Dancing competition together.
That's a great-looking Viking helmet.
It's a memento from singing Wagner's Ring Cycle with Pavarotti.
Wow, which part did you sing?
Why, the girls' part, of course.
What's the cap from?
Well, I don't like to brag, but I wrestled that off a blood-crazed Dick Cheney.
Nice jackalope.
Robert Redford caught and stuffed it for me when my film won at Sundance.
What's the pie for today?
Whipped nutria.
What can you tell me about this canoe?
It's a priceless antique.
Then why is it in a diner and not a museum?
I believe it's important to bring a variety of cultures to the unwashed masses.
I'm not sure which better describes your food. A variety of cultures or unwashed masses?
Is that from a real ship?
It is. Mega millionaire Richard Branson gave that to me after I helped him cross the Pacific in record time.
Isn't Branson British? Why would he cross the Pacific?
To get to the other side, silly.
Why is that shark wearing a Hawaiian shirt?
Ooh, midlife crisis. He couldn't grow a ponytail.
Nice snowshoes.
Those are the tennis rackets with which I beat Andre Agassi and Pete Sampras.
Why do they have foot straps?
Because I wore the rackets on my feet. Tough match.
Nice idol.
It's a memento from my days as Voodoo Queen.
I find it unlikely that you were a voodoo queen.
That's why I was so successful. No one saw me coming.
That mummy case almost looks authentic.
Almost. It is authentic. It's the sarcophagus of Prince Peptus Bismuth.
Gandhi?
Huge fan of our double bacon cheeseburger.
Mother Teresa?
Lousy tipper.
That has to just be a regular old tiki torch.
Oh, it is just a regular old tiki torch. One that I used to defeat the flesh-eating troubadours of the Philippines.
Hey, Stinky, you've got my hit single from the Embarrassing Idol finals.
Poison control requires I have it to induce vomiting. Okay, let's hear everyone's answers. We'll start with you, Sybil. I chose A. Of course you did, dear. Because you're wrong.
I also chose A.
And that's very sweet, Mr. President. But also very wrong.
The answer is D. D!
Oh, I'm sorry. That is wrong.
We also chose A.
Sadly, this is a quiz, not an election. It is still wrong. The correct answer was actually B. B? Liar! All right, next question. This day of the week comes between Tuesday and Thursday. What is it? A. Doomsday. B. Wednesday. C. Doris Day. D. Menachem Begin. Okay, let's hear everyone's answers. I chose B. Ugh, I love how you keep playing even though you're always wrong. Never lose that.
I also chose B.
Oh, how cute! You two are like identical twins or something, with your enormous foreheads and your matching wrong answers.
The answer is D. D!
No, it is not. Not.
We chose A.
Oh, too bad. Wrong. Only one answer wasn't guessed, so it was obviously the correct one. C.
See? That's just not true.
Okay, next. Which of the following women's names is also the name of an herb? A. Napalmette. B. Mary Juanita. C. Rosemary. D. The pyloric sphincter. Okay, let's hear everyone's answers.
I chose C.
Oh, if only C was an option. Wrong.
I also chose C.
That's wrong, but still a good choice. Some women are intimidated by a man who thinks for himself.
The answer is D. D!
Negative.
We chose A.
Oh, too bad. Wrong. The correct answer was actually B.
B? Liar!
Time for a new question.
Who is buried in Grant's tomb?
A. Grant. B. The Who. C. Abbott and Costello. D. Spam.
We chose B.
Did each of you pick an answer and then average it out? Because that is very, very wrong. New question. What would a doctor use to take your temperature? A. Thermometer. B. Forceps. C. A dull, rusty machete. D. The Queen. Here's a new question. When driving, what does a red light mean? A. God is dead. B. Accelerate. C. Stop. D. William Shakespeare.
We also chose D.
Really? Hilarious! And again, wrong. Ready for our next question? You have 3 oranges. I take 1 orange. How many oranges do you have left? A. 6 oranges. B. 2 oranges. C. 3.5 oranges. D. False. Here's our next one. You're supposed to hit these with a hammer. A. Criminals. B. Thumbs. C. Nails. D. Al Pacino in Scent of a Woman.
We also chose C.
You just like hearing me say it, don't you? Wrong. I think we need a new question.
In the story, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, how many bears does Goldilocks encounter?
A. 10 bears. B. 3 bears. C. No bears, only adorable ducks. Aw.
D. Planck's constant.
Oh, here's a good one.
These are typically served with a hamburger. A. French fries. B. Lawn darts.
C. Subpoenas. D. The unbearable lightness of being.
We chose C.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, I guess it must be right.
Well, congratulations. I'm really annoyed that you won, but I'm far too magnanimous to let it bother me. Cheaters. Ugh, that foot bath was heavenly. My feet haven't felt that good since that hot oil massage from Barack Obama.
It smells like you got a new item on the menu, too.
Now, I can find the strength to keep serving these poor, sweet, spoiled imbeciles.
Is this rat supposed to be in my Cobb salad?
That's our new promotion. Collect all 6 and get a free meal. Damn it, stupid Spot.
Hiya, Stinky.
Oh, it's you guys. Hank and Jethro, was it?
Sam and Max, actually.
What are you doing?
What?
I was just taking care of some cleaning.
If that's a bloodstain, you should be sure to use bleach.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hiya, Stinky. What are you cleaning up? Is that a blood stain?
Don't be ridiculous. Blood? You act like I killed Stinky or something. Grandpa Stinky.
Oh boy, intrigue!
Oh, this is just cherry marinara sauce for the meatball banana split pie Italiano.
Well, that does sound tasty. Whatever happened to the original Stinky anyway?
He retired. Went on an around-the-world cruise.
Stinky hated traveling. And water.
And the world!
Yeah, well, he must have changed his mind. So are you two going to order anything?
What's Flint Paper doing here?
I was about to ask you the same thing. He's been here all morning.
Nervous about having a trio of ace detectives snooping into your little scheme, lady?
Oh, don't be silly. I just have to move some things out of the meat locker. But I can't if I keep having to refill his Java and empty his ashtray.
Next time you hear from him, tell Grandpa Stinky we said hello.
Oh, I don't think we'll be hearing from him ever again.
Because you sent him on a permanent vacation?
No, because he was a cheapskate and I refuse collect calls. What is it with you guys?
A rogue triangle is chasing after Sybil.
Triangle? Yeah, that's not really my thing. I specialized in the more circular interdimensional portals.
Some expert.
Yes, Stinky. You're an expert in portals, like President Max is an expert in diplomacy.
Risk is more my thing.
Any ideas to help Sybil?
Drop that Lincoln guy like a bad habit.
We meant more short-term, but thanks. What's the special today?
Oh, it's just a sandwich I whipped up for the Camp David Middle East Peace Summit in 2000. Roast beef, Munster cheese on a slab of granite on sliced sourdough. Nothing special.
A slab of granite?
Yeah, you know, for texture. On the kids' menu, I substitute a slab of basalt. It's easier for the little ones to digest.
We're ready to order. We'd like the special.
Sure, granite sandwich coming right up.
I wanted the other special.
Oh, sorry. That's for kids only. FDA regulations.
Max would like the kids special.
That's for kids only.
But I have a childlike sense of wonder.
Hey, I don't make the rules.
We want the green salad, extra smoky, with a side of cracked nuts.
Sal, the Jack Nicholson with Dennis Hopper and Gary Busey.
Could we have the grilled cheese with Tabasco and a side of curly fries?
Sal, I need Diane Sawyer with the flamethrower hopped up on goofballs.
Ooh, so do I.
We'd like the soft-boiled eggs on waffles, with coffee, extra cream.
Sal, get me Scooter Libby on a glockenspiel with Mike Tyson singing alto.
I'll have the deep-fried devil dogs with a diet drink, and Max will have the salad plate with extra blue cheese.
Sal, half a Jack Black with a supersized Keira Knightley. In deep denial.
What did Clark Gable order?
6 buckets of pomade and a side of fries.
You know, we run into Whizzer all the time.
I'm sure you do. Mangy lying dog.
Where's the band?
I keep hiring drummers, but they keep combusting. And not slowly over time either. Spontaneously.
I don't have any quarters.
No problem. The jukebox only takes 20s.
This your pipe, Stinky?
Yes, I looted it from the corpse of a 50-foot Sherlock Holmes.
Can we borrow your sign, Stinky? It's kind of important.
Well, okay. But bring it back. It's a national heirloom. That's the stop sign that would have prevented the Kennedy assassination if Connolly hadn't run it.
Have you ever been to Easter Island?
Oh, sure. I lived there for a few years when I was growing up. My au pair was surfing legend Miki Dora. Taught me everything I know.
What can you tell us about Easter Island?
It's kind of boring, actually. There used to be a tiki bar near the fountain that was pretty good. Terrible service, though.
What else can you tell us about Easter Island?
Don't drink the water. What are you guys doing?
Red improves digestion.
Don't try to argue with feng shui, Stinky. It's science.
Hello, Miss Stinky.
What do you boys want? Do you have money to pay?
Drop the attitude, lady. I'm the
Max!
President's adorable nephew here for a visit.
Well, since I know the president personally, I guess it's okay. What's your order?
A bowl of oyster smacks, half an orange, a poached egg, and beet juice.
And I want a bowl of algae bits, because they make the milk turn green.
Yeah, I don't have any of that.
A double martini with an absinthe chaser.
Served on a stack of porno mags.
This is a setup, right?
Pretty much everything we say generally is, yes. Nothing from this dumb old place.
Yeah.
Suit yourselves.
We like the special.
You're in luck, boys. I've got one already made. 1 basalt sandwich coming up.
Aren't you gonna cut the crusts off?
I've, misplaced my knife.
You probably left it in the real Stinky's body. It's an honest mistake.
Oh, that's silly, you little rascals. Now, run along and play before I call child services.
Have you seen our parents?
I gotta make duty real bad.
I heard them laughing as they started the car.
Can we live with you now?
Stinky's is closed, kids. Go run and play in traffic.
You're a mean old lady.
Get lost.
She was the only woman I ever loved. This century, at least.
Yeah, maybe you should talk about this with your therapist.
She was my therapist.
Oh, good. Lamont and Wallace, you're here.
Sam and Max, actually.
Whatever. Your friend here is driving me crazy. Take him off my hands, would you?
Do you know anything about a zombie factory?
Oh, sure. I was a foreman at a zombie factory for a year while I was writing my opera. They're good workers, as long as you don't let them unionize.
No, this isn't a factory that hires zombies. It's a factory that makes zombies.
Oh, well, then, did you say zombies? I thought you said elves.
Zombies giving you much trouble, Stinky?
If that is your real name.
Oh, no. They're a nuisance, but at least they eat quickly and leave. Your friend Lincoln is the real horror.
Come on, give Abe a break. He's on the rebound.
He keeps trying to pay me in Confederate money. Who does that? That doesn't even make sense.
So, have you heard from Grandpa Stinky lately?
Like from beyond the grave?
What are you talking about? Grandpa's still on his Himalayan mountain climbing junket.
I thought you said Grandpa Stinky was on an around-the-world cruise.
Let's watch as the spider tries to free herself from her own web of lies.
Oh, he sent me a postcard. His cruise was hijacked by Sherpa terrorists. They ended up making him their god, and now they're following him on a quest to scale the world's tallest peaks.
Well, her story does seem to hold up.
It was pretty nice of Grandpa Stinky to leave his entire restaurant empire to you.
Some empire, zombies, deadbeat ex-presidents, trivia cheaters. Makes me wonder if it was worth the effort.
If what was worth the effort?
Oh, nothing.
What's with a sun lamp, woman who will call Stinky for the sake of convenience?
So that's what that is. Oh, I mean, of course, that's what that is. Have to look my best, you know.
The magazine set such an unrealistic standard of beauty for grandpa murderers.
Can we have your sun lamp?
What could you possibly need it for?
Max needs a UV bulb for his teeth bleaching regimen.
You think a smile this white comes naturally?
Well, go ahead. I'm done with it.
What's a sun lamp doing in a restaurant?
Did you think the food wasn't hazardous enough without the threat of melanoma?
Oh, that. I was just going through some of the old things Stinky, Grandpa, had in storage. I need a big box for packing things that need to be sent away.
We'd like to order something.
Supplies are low because of the zombie attack, so, we're probably out.
You do realize that's not going to stop us, right?
Go ahead.
The special.
Ah, my special gooey molasses tar cake. It's an ancient family recipe.
Ancient?
You've heard of the La Brea tar pits, of course, but have you ever tasted them?
Sold. I'll take 2 slices.
Sorry, I used up the blowtorch on some zombies who didn't tip. It's impossible to cut. You're welcome to look at it, though. Just don't touch.
Crab and salamander enchiladas in green sauce.
Sal, I want Lou Dobbs and Greta Van Susteren doing double dutch on the back of a rogue elephant.
Tuna noodle casserole with onion rings.
Get me one Rudy Giuliani with no pants and sequined garters. And a tuna noodle casserole with onion rings.
Seared grouper in a maple syrup reduction with bacon-wrapped dates and toffee chips, served on a bed of Venezuelan newspaper clippings.
Sal, number 3.
Chicken chow mein with chocolate-covered raisins and a caramel swirl.
Sal, get me a hyperactive spider monkey in a powder blue cardigan, and why don't we go ahead and wrestle him to the ground and tickle him till he pees?
I have got to see what goes on in this kitchen.
What's this sticky black goo?
That's my gooey molasses tar cake. It's a recipe handed down through my family for centuries.
All the way back from the primordial ooze, from the looks of it.
What did Mother Teresa order?
4 fried chickens and a Coke. Help! Someone help!
Consarn it, he's too fast.
Don't just groan and point. Do something! Help! Someone help! Ah! You saved me, Zombie Sam and Zombie Max, my heroes.
'Twarn't nothing, ma'am.
What?
Oh, never mind.
We don't serve zombies in here. Do you have any idea how expensive brains are? Look, I can't understand you. Now, my next dish is based on a favorite recipe of Grandpa Stinky's, which I'm taking to the 9th circle of hell. To the base of milk and pickle juice, just add a little chocolate-covered horseradish. Damn! And after the break, another circle!
Woo! Get a hold of yourselves. Nothing is that exciting.
Well, well, well. So you're finally paying the price for offing your own grandpa, huh, Stinky?
Do not interfere with my plans, Sam and Max.
Do you need a lozenge or something?
Ah, that's not our Stinky Max. It's just a demon cleverly disguised as her.
Go away.
We did warn you about Max's special dietary needs, right?
Go away.
How are you folks enjoying the show?
I thought the casino was nice, but this? What a treat!
I ain't no expert on food or nothing, but that Stinky's a master chef.
I think we're gonna have to come down here for vacation every year.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Tyrone!
Now, Miss Stinky, I've warned you about the responsibilities that come with hosting a live program.
It won't happen again, I promise.
Okay. Just keep the language clean and that'd be fabulous! I'd hate to have to cancel such a wonderful show.
I will slaughter you all.
Hiya, Timmy.
Is your soul finally at peace?
No, I'm not at peace, Mr. Max. I'm ecstatic to be on stage with such a genius. What was that?
What is he doing? Calm down, kid.
Did you taste her nut log with whipped? Simply divine. Oh my! Oh no! And the smells. It's like teen oh with a I simply cannot allow this. This show is canceled!
Well, that was exciting.
What? Cancelled?
You're finally free, Grandpa Stinky.
Seeing her denied everything, made to suffer like I suffered. I can't remember when I've been so happy.
Was that a happy ending or not?
I just can't tell anymore.
We use only the freshest ingredients in our Popper's Own Forbidden Fruit of Knowledge cider. One sip, and for the first time, you know the difference between good and evil.
I don't know. I've heard some bad things.
Our competitors are just afraid that if you start selling this, you'll become too successful. I don't need to tell you the advantages of an exclusive beverage distribution deal, seeing as how you're such a savvy businesswoman.
What's up, Stinky?
Oh, good. It's Virgil and Ulysses.
Actually, it's...
Maybe you two can give me some advice. Mr. Whizzer's offer sounds very tempting.
Now, it all comes down to your per-bottle cut. Don't accept anything less than 10% for the first year with quarterly renegotiations.
Done.
Shut up, Max.
I'm still not sure.
Whatever he offers, don't take that deal, Stinky.
Well, it could bring a lot of new business.
But once people know the difference between good and evil, they'll never want to eat here again.
Hey, Grandpa Stinky, we found Stinky's baby book.
Good, good. Quick, read page 33.
Well, I'm gonna take the things with a cover on it, don't think put it in here.
Out loud, you cretin.
Oh, let's see. Fish sticks, tar, coffee, ice cream. What kind of baby book is this anyway?
It's a cookbook!
The name of the recipe. Read the name.
The Cake of the Damned.
Huh?
What?
That'll teach her.
Well, maybe you, good sir, would like to hear more about the delicious Forbidden Fruit of Knowledge cider.
Oh no. What have I done?
What happened?
Sam turned you back into a cake, but then we...
Whatever. Look, Mr. Whizzer, thanks for taking all this time to talk to us, but we're not interested.
But if you just...
The lady said we ain't interested.
then maybe you.
I believe the two of us have made ourselves clear.
Fine then. It's too good for you chumps anyway.
And stay gone!
Looks like you two have learned an important lesson about cooperation.
Fine. You going to order something?
You can't just offer something, woman. You got to push the specials.
I think I can do fine without your input, Grandpa.
Oh, you can you?
How's it going, Stinkies?
Just fantastic! Nothing brings in the hip, young clientele like a crotchety, centuries-old, tattooed, hairy man.
Well, why don't you have another trivia contest? There's a fresh and original idea.
Glad to see you two are back and working together again.
Coot!
Troll up!
So, Stinky, why have you been lying to us all this time?
What? I've never lied about anything. Specs gave me the answers to that trivia contest. Do you mean to tell me Herbert Hoover really was president?
Nah, we meant all that bunk about your history.
You never told us you were a golem made from cake and fish sticks.
She doesn't know, lads, and let's keep that our secret.
And all this time, we thought you'd killed Grandpa Stinky.
That's ridiculous. I could never kill anyone.
Well, glad that's settled. Why don't you have Sal fix us up some horrible meal?
Sal? Who's Sal?
Glad to see you two are back and working together again.
Harlot!
Relic.
Ready, girls? Anytime!
Denied!
Fail!
Hooray! It's the Freelance police.
Listen to the brain!
Hey, Sam, it's our new pal, the disembodied alien brain.
The same. I am speaking to you telepathically. No one else can hear me, Sam and Max.
I can.
Shut up.
Mustn't find out. I wonder if they suspect anything. What is he doing? Is he reading my mind right now? La 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 la.
Ah, Stinky's Diner. The perfect place to catch up with old friends.
And meet new ones, like emergency medical technicians and the friendly folks at Poison Control.
Oh, hi, Barney and Jug Jug.
Barney and Jug Jug? Ugh, you're not even trying with the names anymore, are you?
Look, I've got a lot going on. Can't I just give you your key or your crystal shard or whatever it is you're looking for so you guys can go off and do whatever it is you do?
Sorry, Stinky. We gotta go through all the questions. It's the rules.
Whatever.
The aliens have landed.
Oh, really? I haven't heard anything about that at all.
Keep your guard up. We're about 99.8% sure he's evil.
He's not even human!
Okay, let's see. I'll take a double bacon cheddar butter deluxe, heavy on the wacky sauce, 2 orders of the jalapeno cheesy poofters, Rhode Island style.
No, 3!
Okay, 3. And let's throw in one of the 8-bean casseroles with extra onion rings, and finish it off with a jumbo-sized frosty banana mint pickle cyclone chugger with extra jimmies.
Small side salad, please. Oh, and some bangers and mash. Hold the mash.
I'm on break.
What happened to your fry cook?
Yeah, what was his name? Sal or Pablo or Mohammed or something?
You boys must be mistaken. It's always been just me here, working the kitchen, no one else. That's why I'm so grateful Grandpa Stinky's back.
Things must be easier now that Grandpa Stinky's back.
Oh yes, it's heaven. Look at what he's doing to the place. He's totally destroying the ambiance.
Yeah, this place used to be an aggravated assault on all 5 senses. Now it's just a misdemeanor battery.
6 senses, Sam. You always had the uncanny premonition of severe stomach upset in your future.
You and Grandpa Stinky should patch things up. Can't you see what it's doing to Max?
I hate it when they fight!
Oh, I don't think Grandpa Stinky is going to be a problem for much longer.
Intriguing!
I signed us up for relationship counseling and a business management seminar.
Oh.
See you again soon, Stinky.
Yeah, take your time.
It must be great getting back to work with your partner again.
I don't know. He's kind of cramping my style. Oh, you were talking to him. Never mind.
Oh, it's great. She has me working the register and making deliveries. A master chef like myself. And she won't even let me in the kitchen.
I already explained, Grandpa. I just have to make it nicer so that it's, worthy of your skills.
Pah.
Just be careful around Skunkape.
You just don't trust him because he's not human.
What?
He's welcome here anytime. My granddaughter could do a lot worse than to court a magnificent specimen like General Skunkape.
Ew, gross.
Aw, you and Girl Stinky will be working like a Molman-oiled machine in no time.
Mark my words, boyo.
Boyo? Do people really say that, Sam?
That woman will be the death of me.
That's the idea.
Oh, shame on you, Max. You know how Stinky explicitly told us never to go back in the kitchen.
I was hoping you'd call. No, don't speak. Those detectives are finally gone, but someone might be listening in. We should meet in person. Perfect. I'll leave right away. What? Of course not. And Sam and Max don't suspect a thing. Are you still here?
You haven't seen a futuristic power core around here, have you?
What? No, of course not. What does it look like?
Futuristic?
Core-shaped, kind of powerish.
Nope, haven't seen it. Mama Bosco would know about that kind of thing. I mean, I'm guessing.
We'd feel better if you wore this hard hat, Flint.
That's swell, fellas, but...
Doris would want you to have it.
Aw, you're right, pals. I've just been thinking of myself all this time. Hand it over. Peanuts? You know I'm allergic to peanuts, Stinky. Are you trying to kill me?
Oh, kill you? Don't be silly.
Something's fishy with that dame. Now, what do you want to know?
What can you tell us about this note, Stinky?
Where did you find that? I mean, I've never seen that before.
Hurry up and tell us right now. I gotta go real bad. Oh, God, please hurry. I don't think I can hold it.
What was that all about, Max?
Oh, I thought we were doing good cop, incontinent cop.
This note is signed S. Want to tell us who that is?
Could be anybody. Sybil, Super Bowl, Santa, the shambling corporate presence, Satan, the statue head of Abraham Lincoln.
Salma Hayek, Screamin' Jay Hawkins.
You're not helping the interrogation, Max.
I was hoping you'd call. No, don't speak. Those detectives are finally gone, but someone might be listening in. We should meet in person.
Yes. We should go to that place with the things that you like.
Perfect. I'll leave right away.
See you wherever that is, then, my love. Oh, yeah, one more thing. Are your corn dogs really made with 100% pure beef?
What? Of course not. And Sam and Max don't suspect a thing.
Woo, well, that's a relief. Ever since the dairy freeze shut down, Stinky's corn dogs have been my only source of nutritious pig sphincters.
So you have found me at last, Freelance Police. That will make everything so much easier. And you have brought the elusive toy right to me. Yes.
Uh-oh.
So you have found me at last, Freelance Police. That will make everything so much easier. And you have brought the elusive toy right to me. Yes.
Sam and Max? Don't tell me Skunkape wants you guys to be his love slaves too.
You'd be surprised just how many fetishes there are that involve Sam and me.
What are you doing locked in here, Stinky?
I've got no idea. I assumed it was Grandpa Stinky's fault.
Why aren't you out there on your throne?
Yeah, isn't Skunkape your boyfriend?
Ew. He wishes. He is so not my type. You only have to date an evil gorilla once to learn never to make that mistake again.
Oh, we've all been there, girlfriend.
Did you lose your cell phone?
Ugh, hang on a second. I am your love monkey. Yes. Hi, Skunkape. I see you. That's very clever. He's been texting me non-stop. I tried to throw the phone away just to get away from it.
Can you call for help on your fancy futuristic phone?
I already tried that when you guys were knocked out. There's no signal off this spaceship.
How is this Grandpa Stinky's fault?
He's been going on and on about Skunkape ever since he landed. That's the kind of gentleman you should get involved with. He's got a future. Ugh.
You gotta stay away from Skunkape. The guy's a total butthorn.
You're telling me? I was just going to meet a friend at the top of the Empire State Building. Then all of a sudden this giant gorilla shows up and carries me off to be his queen or something.
Gee, you think a hyper-intelligent alien could have come up with something more original?
I'm not buying this super advanced technology business if they haven't even mastered the technique of margaritas and unexpected car trouble.
Can you call for help on your fancy futuristic phone?
I already tried that when you...
You've gotta help us take care of that jerk, Skunkape.
Whatever. Let me know if you've got any brilliant ideas.
I think you're being too hard on Skunkape. He's just misunderstood.
Oh yeah? Did I misunderstand this picture he sent me?
Good heavens!
I think I should put on some clothes now.
Well, Skunkape's got a lot of good points, too.
Name one.
He's got that effortless charm.
Die, Earthlings!
And a gentle, carefree laugh like a warm summer's day.
Gee, it sounds like you two should go out with him. Would you like me to give you guys some privacy?
He's super strong.
And he deflects bullets.
That kind of thing may impress Sybil, but it doesn't do anything for me.
He must be pretty smart, being from an advanced alien culture and all.
Oh yeah, he's a genius. He spent an hour trying to hit on the Statue of Liberty before his minions convinced him it was a statue.
Well, to be fair, she does lead people on.
Waving that torch around, inviting strangers up on her crown. She's asking for it.
He's got his own spaceship.
I noticed. That may impress you boys, but...
The keys to your cage, so he could let you out.
But then she wouldn't be able to talk to us anymore.
Yoo-hoo! General Skunkape! What? Don't you have planets to blow up or something?
Hey, Stinky.
How's it shaking?
Oh joy, it's Chico and the man. Can we just cut to the chase? I've got important Salmon Mac business to attend to.
What are you doing out here?
What does it look like? I'm helping Grandpa Stinky load another metric barge load of corn dogs to Lord Salmon Mac's never-ending buffet table over at the planetarium.
That's funny. It looks like you're texting your boyfriend.
Boyfriend? Who said I had a boyfriend? I'm saving myself for Lord Salmon Mac.
Isn't he like, 10?
Now, but in a few years.
So, who are you texting?
I'm, handling all the logistics of the buffet.
Seems kind of cruel to let your grandpa do all the heavy lifting.
Oh, he insisted.
No, I didn't.
Grandpa Stinky's looking relatively upbeat today.
Insufferable, isn't it? Ever since he got that medallion of tithing, he's been running around like his broccoli doesn't smell.
Lord Salmon Mac sure is swell, isn't he?
Oh, I know, and so powerful. Oh, and wealthy, and powerful.
You said powerful twice.
What can I say? I like power.
Salmon Mac is mighty. Salmon Mac is grand.
The brilliance of Lord Salmon Mac is more than we can stand.
Oh, come on, guys. Grow some basal ganglia.
Salmon Mac is handsome. Salmon Mac is cute.
When we think of Salmon Mac, we give a big salute.
That wasn't backhanded.
You look busy, so we'll let you get back to your work.
It's been great, guys. Let's do this again real soon.
Oh, that body-snatching pharaoh even bamboozled the Stinkies? What good is bitter narcissism if it can't protect you from mind control?
So, you'll be heading off to the planetarium soon to bathe in the glow of Salmon Mac's praise?
Aye, if I can ever get my lazy, good-for-nothing granddaughter to quit messing with her cell phone.
Oh, I'm just, clearing up a few details with Salmon Mac's High Vizier, Grandpa.
Sure you are. You see what I have to put up with.
That's why we never work with family members.
Especially after that time with Cousin Lucretia. Ugh.
How are you and Girl Stinky getting along?
Why don't you go ask her yourself? It's not as though she's doing anything else right now. She just spends all her time texting people, never lifting a finger to help her poor old grandpa. Feh.
It's nice to see your familial bonds are as strong as ever in this cruddy new world.
What in the name of so big scrotum is he on about?
Beats me. I think he's just having one of his episodes. Who's girl Stinky texting anyway?
She says she's organizing the buffet over at the planetarium, but I think she's just chatting up her new boyfriend.
A boyfriend?
Stinky? That's good.
Oh man, I needed that.
Oh, if I had a nose, I would have horked milk out of it.
But seriously, Grandpa. Stinky?
Oh, great. You're back. Oh, well, I'm sure Lord Salmon Mac won't be upset over missing his lunch.
Now who are you texting?
My lawyer.
For Grandpa Stinky?
For me. With Grandpa up on heresy charges, the whole Stinky family's going to be under a dark cloud.
So to speak.
I wonder if they'll destroy Grandpa Stinky's thingy of tithing now that he's a heretic and all.
Oh no, they'll just pass it on to the next schlub that gives Salmon Mac a one-of-a-kind gift.
Wow, he's omnipotent, but he still takes time to recycle.
Oof, I can't believe you fired Sal!
Of course I did, you conniving banshee! I can't have my food prepared by a 10-stone cockroach!
Ah! We're closed!
You better tell them that!
Stinky!
Oh good, it's the Harbinger of Doom.
I got a wacky idea. Why don't you help us fight off the Sams?
Your personality alone could probably take out a dozen of them in one blow.
For your information, I'm trying to text the authorities for some help.
Right. Any luck texting the authorities?
None yet, but I'll be sure to let you know if I make a breakthrough.
You do that. I see that you and Grandpa Stinky have reached the plate-throwing phase of your relationship.
Oh, that? That was nothing. Grandpa just fired my chef, without consulting me first. I was slightly annoyed.
It wouldn't be.
But you know what they say, there's nothing like being attacked by an army of portly abominations to give you a sense of perspective.
Do people really say that? Why did Grandpa fire Sal anyway?
That's a private matter between me and Grandpa, for the moment.
I'm sorry I broke your boyfriend.
Boyfriend? What boyfriend? I don't have a boyfriend.
You know, General Skunkape. You two seemed to be getting along pretty well before Max and I kicked him into the penal zone.
Skunkape? He's not my boyfriend. I mean, just look at him.
What do you think the deal is with all these dangerously handsome simulacra?
Doppelgangers.
I'd guess clones.
Really?
Or maybe parallel universe commandos, or pastry golems, or maybe I don't really care since it's not really my job to figure this kind of thing out.
Well, I can see you're busy. I'll just get back to saving our lives.
Hey, good luck with that.
Queen?
Please tell that broken monkey that I'm no one's queen.
No one's queen, yes. No.
Oh, Uberbird!
Look, it's the button that opens the secret tunnel into the sewers.
Less talky, more pressy, Sam. I've just about run out of amusing ways to shoot you in the face.
Open hickory. Hey, Stinkies! What happened to your secret tunnel?
Secret tunnel?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What happened to the secret tunnel?
A secret tunnel?
You know, the one under that table over there.
As usual, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Seriously, how come your secret tunnel doesn't work anymore?
Seriously, I don't know what you're talking about. When Wilfred and Brimley aren't looking, I'll escape through my backup tunnel.
Backup tunnel? Ingenious.
Really? I was gonna go with paranoid or maybe silly.
Okay, Stinky, where's your backup secret tunnel?
What?
You heard me. The backup tunnel.
I don't know anything about a backup tunnel.
Come on, Stinky. Tell us where your backup tunnel is before Max runs out of bullets.
I never run out of bullets!
I told you, I don't know anything about a tunnel.
Why do you keep looking over there?
Looking over where? I don't know how Blah Blah and Buzz Buzz found out about my backup tunnel. But they'll never figure out that setting the toaster to incinerate will open it.
Those cards have peeled open Stinky's mind like a snarky, lazy onion.
What in the name of Betty Crocker's knickers have you been doing to my diner?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I've had just about all I can stand, you indolent waste of DNA!
Say, you two wouldn't mind holding the fort while we go check out Stinky's secret passage, would you?
Indolent? Who do you think keeps this diner afloat, old man?
Great, thanks.
Talk!
Grandfather, will you please tell this booze-soaked gumshoe to get out of our diner?
Just answer the man's questions, so I can get on with my pathetic excuse for a life.
Ugh, if I don't get out of here, I'll never be able to meet... And how'd Skippy and Bam Bam find out about my backup tunnel anyway? Are they reading my mind?
Uh-oh.
Golly gee, I hope Flint lets me go so I can buy some shoes today. Maybe some nice black pumps with...
Evil!
Or maybe some strappy things with some sensible heels.
Yeah! Oh look, it's my best friends. Sabatini and Masuvias. Making up names is harder than it looks. Hey, Flint, what's shaking?
Hiya, boys! Just putting the finishing touches on this whole girl Stinky caper.
Really?
Well, no. But Grandpa Stinky's gonna stop paying me if I don't wrap this case up tonight, so I'm kind of winging it here.
Had you on retainer for months, and you didn't even know she'd installed nae one, but 2 secret tunnels under my diner!
Mind if we kibitz in your interrogation?
Be my guest, boys. I'm hitting a brick wall with Miss Motormouth here. See? Now, where were we? Oh, yeah! Who's this Mr. S mug? And what are the two of you planning to do to Grandpa Stinky?
That kind of talk makes Mr. Shooty angry, sister.
Stinky didn't say anything, Sam.
See what I'm working with here?
Maybe she doesn't know how these hard-boiled interrogations are supposed to work.
I think you're right, Max. Let's show her how it's done. I'll be Flint, and you be Stinky.
Fine, but if I get typecast, you're getting a nasty call from my agent.
All right, sister. What's the deal with all your secret tunnels?
Secret tunnels? I have no idea what you're talking about.
You filthy, rotten liar. We know all about the secret cloning facility at the end of your secret tunnel. So spill!
Cloning facility? What are you talking about?
No, that's his line!
Come on, Stinky. Don't pretend you don't know anything about the massive Sam cooking machines we found at the end of your secret tunnel.
Get out of my way!
Not so fast, dollface. You're not going anywhere until you answer some questions.
Fine, fire away. Anything to get me out of this madhouse.
Okay then, from the top. Who's this Mr. S mug? And what are the two of you planning to do to Grandpa Stinky?
Mr. S is Sam. We were planning Grandpa Stinky's surprise birthday party.
What the what now?
You heard me. Mr. S is Sam. The two of us were planning Grandpa Stinky's surprise birthday party.
You lousy liar! My birthday isn't for another 5 months!
That's why it was going to be such a surprise.
Is this true, Sam?
It sure is. She'd already ordered your favorite cake.
I did. Oh, I mean, that's right, I did.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. If you and Sam can cough up my favorite cake, I'll send Mr. Paper home. Until then, you're not going anywhere, granddaughter.
I can't believe you and Stinky were planning a party and you didn't ask me to help. I love licking envelopes and cooking up embarrassing party games.
Don't be a dolt, Max. This whole party thing is just another brick in Stinky's mountain of lies. But if we cover for her, maybe Flint will let her go, and she can lead us to her mysterious Mr. S and the mastermind behind these rakishly handsome Sam clones.
Sounds convoluted and absurd. I like it.
All we have to do now is find Grandpa Stinky's favorite cake. Stinky?
Yes.
Where and when can we pick up that cake for the party?
Sal said he'd have it done by today.
Do you remember where we put that present for Grandpa Stinky?
I thought you said you were hiding it someplace where no one but you could find it.
I did. I mean, yeah, that's right. Hang in there, Stinky. We'll have you out of this jam in no time.
I wouldn't be in this jam if you two hadn't butted in on my perfectly good lie. I can't believe I need Flomo and the Bean to get me out of here.
And I can't believe that Stinky keeps coming up with insulting nicknames for us in her head.
Happy birthday, Grandpa Stinky!
Is that?
One upside-down Uzbekian blood cake surprise.
The blood looks right, but let's see if it's got the surprise. An Uzbekian flensing knife! The secret ingredient the Mongols used in all their cakes!
Now do you believe me?
The tasty cake.
This beautiful knife.
You two really were planning my birthday party, weren't you? Ooh, I've got to go try this puppy out on some doggies. All right, you furry trespassers. Make way for Daddy!
There's only one thing I don't understand. Why does Sam call you my queen in his letter?
Because Sam and I have been carrying on a torrid love affair for years. Isn't that right, hon? Meet me at the place. No, the other place.
I don't know what kind of game you're playing here, Sam, but now that I've seen you and Stinky smooching, all I really want to do is climb into a bottle and wipe out a few brain cells.
You know, Sam, that whole Stinky kissing thing kind of made me wish for the sweet release of death, too.
I know, little buddy, but it'll be worth it if we can track Stinky to the real Mr. S who's controlling all these Sam clones. Do you still remember Stinky's cell phone number?
Do I? It spells out my second favorite bodily excretion.
Ah, there you are, Mr. S.
Stinky, my queen.
I would have gotten here sooner, but the old fool and his Seamus wouldn't let me leave. We've got to get rid of them once and for all.
Do we have to? Killing seems so deadly.
Trust me, sweetie. It's the only way to get everything we want.
Oh, baby.
Okay, that's quite enough of that.
It's Droopy and Stitch.
Sam and Max.
What are you doing down here?
We were about to ask you the same question.
We were? I was gonna ask about biological compatibility issues.
All right, fine. There's no point in denying it any longer. This is where Sal and I meet to revel in our forbidden love.
Yeah, the forbidden love thing. Not where we meet to discuss getting rid of our evil grandpa Stinky. Ah!
Right, just the forbidden love.
Really? Then how do you explain that?
Whoa.
Where'd those come from? Yes, Master.
Sam, what just happened?
Well, on the upside, it looks like neither Stinky nor her chitinous boyfriend are the master of these Samalikes. On the downside, it appears that our icky and potentially murderous loverbirds are under the psychic thrall of our mysterious fiend.
Man, I wouldn't want to be the master when Stinky snaps out of it. She straight up hates thralls.
Stinky?
There is no stinky worm, only the unknowable will of the master.
Yeah, can't say I'm loving the new attitude, Stinky.
Then again, we really didn't love the old attitude either. What does the Master want with a chronic workophobe and all-around irritant like Stinky?
This vessel has proven her worth in maintaining the complex electronics of the Master's cloning facility. Trying to read my slave's mind? How rude.
Ow! Hi, my name is Stinky. Animals love me. Please kill my grandpa.
Harsh, but accurate. Hey, Max, watch this.
Nice shot.
Thanks. It turns out the secret is aiming.
Aiming. Never heard of it. Is it a lost secret of the ancient Orient?
Malfunction detected in clone control console unit. Please send technician.
That's the most work I've seen Stinky do in years.
Yeah, she must be enthralled.
You! But how?
Blame your cell phone provider.
It doesn't matter. Before the sunrise, the Master will bathe in a sea of your entrails.
You know, she may be a mesmerized slave, but she sure does sound a lot like Stinky. Stinky?
The Master no longer wishes to speak to you through this vessel, hound beast.
I think I like normal Stinky's insults better.
Ah, I see you've brought the Master's unwitting scientific dupe to bear witness to the magnificent horrors her inventions have wrought. Gaze deeply into the abyss you've created, Doctor.
What's her problem?
We're pretty sure she's enthralled, but with Stinky it's hard to tell.
Fools! You'll never defeat the Master!
Sam, we've got company!
You see? Your cause is lost! The Master will take your toys and...
Sorry, I haven't been able to cold cock anyone for a long time, and she was really getting on my nerves.
What? Sal? Sal? Sal?
I don't know about this, Stinky. Feels like we got in way over our head.
Don't tell me you're getting cold tarsal pads now, baby. Not when we're so close to having everything we ever wanted.
Yeah, that's another thing. It was kind of exciting for the first couple of decades, but I don't think... What's that?
It sounds like something's coming.
Yeah, so anyways, like I was saying...
Hold on! What?
Never fear, my queen. I've got you now. Yes, yes! I'm so glad to see you're getting along with my unstoppable army of minions. Plenty paper. Play all you want. We'll make more.
Keep laughing, Simeon. Having a sunny personality will make the time go by faster in Sing Sing.
What?
It's a prison.
Ah, no Earth prison can hold me. With my unstoppable army, my newly reformed queen at my side, and the power trapped in this ancient toy robot, our plan cannot fail.
You just forgot one thing. The self-destruct sequence.
This cloning chamber doesn't have a self-destruct sequence.
Maybe not, but he does.
Unstable antimatter device detected. Initiating containment protocols.
You can override the bomb. Yes, my queen?
I'm doing it, darling.
It's a big box packed with evidence, no doubt.
That's from all of Stinky and Sal's failed attempts to knock off Grandpa before they hit on the magic recipe idea. The roach would dump the evidence off at the docks. Then the mermaid would swim it down the Hudson.
Wait. Stinky's a mermaid?
Seriously, Sam? Try to keep up.
Can't you see Stinky's just using you like she did Sal?
Is that clone trying to talk to you?
Ignore it, my queen. I have to ask you a question about this plan of yours. What is it again?
Ugh, it's so simple. Grandpa Stinky. Nothing can kill him, right? We've tried everything.
Okay, but...
Flint paper can kill anything, but he'd never go after Grandpa willingly.
Ah, yes. Yes! I see. Except, no, not really.
Stinky's playing you for a chump, champ.
So, the detective will be tricked into murdering the elder Stinky?
Because we put his brain into one of the minions' bodies and then cloned millions of copies, so he'll never know which is which.
Ah. It's genius in its simplicity.
There!
Antimatter bomb disabled. Containment protocols canceled.
What is he doing?
Now I'd better get this robot into Max's brain before Skunkape realizes he's been flamboozled.
I almost had everything, and then you had to start slobbering over a stupid piece of rock.
For the last time, my queen, I will get you a diner on the next world we conquer. Just get me far away from... Didn't I tell you to get rid of that cell phone already?
Who could possibly be calling me?